Hey, oh, bye, yada, yada. Hey, hey, hey. You know what time it is, Eka song. It's time for the midweek recharge. Yes, so drop a comment. Araunsa, good morning. Hey. Hey, yes, so we are here. We're grateful. Hey, obalube, yeah. Hey. Good morning, Jess, Natasha, Carlette, yes, so Doria, good to see you, Alafiani. Hey, Danielle, good morning, darling. Nashira, hey, we ready for you, baby. Yes, so Queen, Grand Rising. Celeste, hello. Hey, Sakina, blessings. Deandris, good to see you. Alafiani, Belton, Oboato. Hey, Danielle, blessings. Hey, Lola, you get what you want. I like it. Hey. Sango Iroro, Camilla, yes, so Ifadorimu. Hey, Lori, Azure, good morning. Hola, Duni, yes, so. Hey. Trey Styles, good to see ya, yes, so. Hey. Obalube, yana. Hey. Ife, Oboato, thank you, darling. Trying to be like you. Hey. We're ready. Hey. We are ready. Obalube, Hey, we are ready. Are you ready? Yes. Hey. Aramisa, good to see you. Oh, Boato, Lakeisha. Hey. Give thanks. Yes, oh, hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Ravel, oh, Boato, Shanta, good to see ya. Hey, thank you. Hey, see, I'm so blessed. Yes, we are blessed today. Give thanks, Maria, Anisha, Onishango, Boato. Hey, Tracy. Yes, Kawo. Hey, Brian, Boato. Hey. Obasere, Obasere. Hey, good morning, Ekaro, Ekabo. You know what time it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the midweek recharge with Iya Funlayo and Iyalode Yeyefini. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà ṣe àlàáfíà ni.
Àlàáfíà ni àdúpẹ́ ìyá o.
You know, we are always so happy to be together. We are thrilled. We are excited. We are happy, glad to be in the land of the living with each and every one of you. Yes, you, Zipporah, Lori, Jerry, Tracy, Brian, Red Road, Live Arts. We are so grateful to be with each and every one of you, wherever you're watching from, whether it's Facebook, IG, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're watching in the replay. All of those who are here live, you know we love that energy, and we are just grateful today on the day of Jakuta, on the day of Sango Kabiesi and his wife Oya, or her husband Sango, as the songs say. Okoya, Sango is Okoya, the husband of Oya. And so we always just celebrate that divine partnership, this power couple who has the ability to protect us from any devastation, this power couple who has the ability to whisk away the negativity and to bring empowerment and recharging to us. So they are the perfect ones to be with us today as we recharge. We are just so grateful for the power, for the energy, for the ability always to find strength, even when things are a little bit difficult, as they are for many of us right now. As we continue to traverse this global challenge together, we invoke this energy of Sango and Oya to help empower and, yes, to help recharge ourselves. Yes, so we give thanks. And this morning, we are going to share as well. Iyalode has something in store for you about Aganju. So we are just coming with all of this energy of the lightning, of the lava, all of that heat and that passion and all of that energy inside of us that makes us keep going, even when we have difficulties, even when things are changing, when Oya is swirling all around us and things are just changing before we can even recognize what one thing is, it done changed again. When we have all of those things going on, it is this energy of Sango that helps to keep us empowered, helps to keep our chest big, helps to keep us Obara, helps to keep us out here doing and getting and winning and being empowered, even in those moments when it's difficult. And so this morning, I want to share with us a prayer for divine intervention. This is from the book Awurela, Guide to Spiritual Supplication, by my sister Ifayemisi Elebuibon. Give thanks to her, Eka Roma. And we are looking at this prayer that speaks about times when it was difficult. Listen, let's understand. I know y'all like my glasses, but you know the glare. But thank you for all the compliments. This is not the first time that difficulty has been in the world. Difficulty was born into the world in the Odusa Vifa. All of our Orisha have faced difficulty. This is one of the reasons why we relate to them so well, right? Because they faced difficulty and they traversed it and they came through it and they were able to continue on. And so we pray to always be able to continue on, to always be able to find our strength and our empowerment when we have difficult situations. And so this verse from Ogundaiku says, Alele kirikiri kaye oshuparan dododo bi olobonbon. Adifa fun ajitoni ajimogba tí ọmọ gbá gbogbo ọmọ aráyé. Ṣàngó ń gbá oníṣàngó, Ọya ń gbá ọlọ́ya, Ọ̀sanyìn a sì máa gbá àwọn ìṣẹ́gun. Ìfà kò gbá mi, ìfà mọ̀kẹ́ mo gbá kò gbá mi. Ìwọ ló ní mo gbá tí ó gbá ayé, Ìfà kò gbá mi, kò gbá mi lọ́wọ́ ibi, kò gbá mi lọ́wọ́ ọ̀run, kò gbá mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀pẹ́, eégún àti ọ̀ràn. Ìwọ ló ní mò ń gbá tí ó gbá ayé. It says, Darkness spread through the world. Cast Ifa divination for Ajitoni and Ajimogba, the ones who will save the people of the world. Sango will rescue and support his devotees, Kabiesi. Oya will rescue and support her devotees. Osayin is the one who will save all of the herbalists. So each one of us has a particular power, a particular strength, a particular divinity that comes to save us. Ifa, I cry out to be saved. Please come to my aid. Ifa, save me. Save me from negativity. Save me from illness. Save me from curses, spells, and tribulations. You are the Savior who will save the world. Ashe, 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 ashe. It is Sango who rescues and supports his devotees. Yes, it is Oya who rescues and supports her devotees. And so what this says to us is that we all have a power, we all have an energy that we can tap into to save us. Right? We are not all activated and saved by the same energy, right? There are different energies that traverse each one of us. And so each of us has our own personalized energies that will come and rescue us, that will come and bring us up, that will come and support us in our times of need. We give thanks and praise. And so as we prepare right now to go into our prayer space, we just will call on all of the divinities that walk with us to support us, to guide us, to bring us into new understanding, to save us from death, to save us kosi iku, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi idina. Anything that we need to be saved from, we pray for our divinities to come and save us right now. Ashe, 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 ashe. Of course, we know that element, hey, that saves us every time. It saves us from being thirsty. It saves us from being dirty. It saves us from being hungry. It saves us from dehydration. That element, water, hey, we know that water, shale, fellow, milo, wallow. If they want to wash, what is it that they will use?
They're going to use
Hey,
water.
if they want to cook soup, tell them what is it they will use. Oh,
Only
yes,
tutu,
so
cool
cool
water.
water. So we always invoke the energy of water as we say, Omi tutu, ashe tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye tutu, bobo egun tutu, bobo risha tutu, emio tutu, bobo wa tutu, orimi. Go ahead and touch that ori. We know that what if we want a house high? We gotta ask our ori. If we want a spouse high, we need to ask our ori. If we need some money, yeah, we gotta ask our ori, because it is only those things that our ori deems as possible that we are able to receive. And so we always call on ori to help us to assimilate, to take in all of the blessings that are meant for us. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Mojuba o, Mojuba Olódùmarè, Ọba Aterere Káyé. Mojuba tí òjò, Mojuba tí oòrùn, Mojuba ilẹ̀ ògèrè àfọkọ yẹrẹ, Mojuba Ọ̀rúnmìlà, ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín. Mojuba Ibarunmole Ojukoju, Mojuba Ibarunmole Ojukosin, Mojuba Okanle ní Irinwo Irunmole, Mojuba Akoda, Mojuba Àṣẹ̀dá, Mojuba Rebellotife, Mojuba Woni Afinju, hey, Mojuba Egungu Ile. Go on ahead, it's your time. Call your ancestors. Egungun Bawashe, hey. Egungun Bawashe, call them. Iba egungun, mo pe egungun bá wá ṣe. Yes, to each and every mother and father, Baba ẹni, hey, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹni, hey, ìyá ẹni, hey, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹni, Isese labo kato borisha. Thanks and praise to all of the ancestors whose names have been called, those whose names we know and those whose names we do not know. We salute you, Asheo. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wana La Seku, Mojuba Bobo Orisha, Mojuba Tashuadara, Nika Lo Soro, Mojuba Baba Miobata La Epa Baba Rubo Epa. Orisha wepa mole baba mi mojuba oshunye oreye ye mojuba shango ka o kabiyesi mojuba ogunye omo mariwo ogunbe mi obi oshe beni akoko mojuba oshosi ode mata mojuba mobeji mojuba egbe mojuba oya yansa iba tekete yansa iba tekete Olúwa mi o mojuba olókun yẹn mọjá omi omi àgbára o bọ̀bọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ oríṣà kínká máa ṣe olúwo mi ẹ̀fà bọ́lá ṣẹ́gun náà túnjí kínká máa ṣe mi lọ sí ń bọ̀ lọ́mọ wẹ́wẹ́ kínká máa ṣe bá mi lọ́ọ́ lè fẹ́ kúnlẹ̀ kínká máa ṣe mi Yeyefini kínká máa ṣe bọ́bọ́ àǹtí ẹni fẹ́ fún kínká máa ṣe. We know means what? May no harm, hurt, or danger come. And so we say kínká máa ṣe. And the names of anyone who we would like to bring into the sacred circle of protection right now. And just a few of you, you know we say Kinka Mashe to each and every one of you listening with us live, each and every one of you who listens later, each and every one who hears this. Kinka Mashe, just a few of you. Iya Funlayo, Ekaro Kinka Mashe, Allison Kinka Mashe, Eleda Ferran Kinka Mashe, and Shira, Danette, Carlette, Lisanne, Anna. Give thanks, just a few of you and each and every one of you. Kosi Iku, Kosi Arun, Kosi Epe, Kosi Ofo, Kosi Olopa, Kosi Idina, Kosi Wahala Rara. May there be no problems, no harm, hurt, or danger, no negativity. May only prosperity be with you. May only safety and goodness be with you. May only blessing be with you. May only upliftment be with you. May only success be with you. May only happiness be with you. May only all of the good things, the better things, and the best things always be with you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. To iba eshu. Yes, so we give thanks. We are so grateful to be able to come together in prayer, to be able to come together, to lift one another up, to just experience the beautiful transcendence of connecting with our divinities. We just give so much thanks and praise. We are so very honored, of course, always to have the presence of this wonderful Ashe of our Iyalode, 50 years of divine Ashe that we are just incredibly blessed to have. And so, Yao, we invite you now to share your gems with us for this week.
Adupwe, Karo, Bokbo, Laye, Karo. Just giving thanks for being here and being with the fire and the energy of Sango. As we say in Sango, we can fight off any opposition, any situation. So this morning was laid on my heart this morning because it's Ojo Sango. And I wanted to share some energy about Aganju. Aganju is said that it's Shango's brother, it's his father, it's his go-to right person. You know, Aganju is that energy that we know as the fire. So it is said that Olodumare made the ball of fire and made that ball of fire and put it into the universe and the atmosphere, and it got so hot that it was consuming everything. So just then Olodumare put it directly into the earth, and it went completely into the earth. And we know that we have a liquid fire that's in the middle of the earth, and it's like the magnet that holds us. And so Aganju, that energy, that fire, cannot stay inside of the earth. It has to flow out. So Aganju is that energy that allows a crack into the earth that allows steam and molten lava to come out. There are two phases of Aganju. Is the part where it's just steam, and there's the part of it that is lava that bubbles up and has these little things on it. So Aganju is that Orisha. I know for me, it is Aganju is like my go-to homie. Aganju is that energy that holds the mystery of life. And so when Aganju was thrown into the universe, it became the sun that we had, but the sun that we know. But it could not stay just as the sun because it was burning everything up. In our lives, right now, what we're going through, it is so important for us to go and connect to Aganju as the sun. That ball of fire that keeps us going, that ball of fire that allows us part of the day to be available and accessible to us. Even when it's cloudy, it's still there. And so that when we're sleeping at night, we can go in and cool ourselves down. So Aganju is that Orisha, that energy. And I'm reading here from Orisha New World Black Gods. Aganju is the portal through which pressure and heat can find escape. He allows the earth to belch and cough, relieving itself of dangerous, destructive blockage and pressure. He represents the mouth and throat of the world and must bow to the compelling wishes of his mother Oroina, which is the hot part of our life, that is the part of our of the crust of the earth. And so nevertheless, as volcano builds mountains, because when a volcano erupts, it shoots out, it releases pressure, it releases gases. That failure to do that, the earth will just crack and implode. And so what we're going through right now represents an opportunity for us to go in. Aganju for me represents that energy that is always accessible to us for the parts of us that we don't even know that we have the power for. So Aganju is it's unexplored territory. In psychological sense, is the wilderness is the part of mankind that houses their fears and the dread of the unknown. Aganju allows us to be bold. He teaches us that struggle sometimes to get over obstacles can be the greatest blessing. He represents carrying people across the great sea or the great water of obstacles. So when you have situations in you, like right now, what we're going through with this universal timeout, we're going through different obstacles every day. We're finding new ways of going through and navigating this thing. I just wanted to call on Aganju today to help us to navigate, to let go some of the steam, some of the rage, some of the fear, because Aganju is the statement that there's only one thing that fear is. What is it? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So the fear that we have and the obstacles that we have and the things that we hold inside of us that we don't even know. That's why I love Aganju. This is the Orisha that, like I said, he's my go-to Orisha when things are not clear. And when you know that there's something there that needs to be unearthed, that needs to bubble up, that needs to come up, that's when I go to Aganju. So I cooked for Aganju today. And I made him some nice adimu for us so that some of the things that we're afraid of, that we are bubbling, that is inside of us, that the fear that we have and the little things that we don't even know exist in there, that is Aganju's portal. You go to him because he is like the savior. He loves to save you. He's very much about helping you to go through any situation that you have to go through that you don't even know that you even have or how you're going to get through it. So if you have little pains and little aches and I'm talking about emotional, psychological, because that's Aganju, is that we walk around as Earth, the opportunity and the potentiality to be something creative. When we add water to Earth, that's why Oyemanja works so much with Aganju and Oshun, is because through their energy of coolness, when the lava comes up and it spreads and it spews the steam, that's us releasing anger and rage. And when it cools down, we're trying to figure out, so where do we go from here? So that's when Aganju creates new land, new opportunities. Wherever there's an eruption of a volcano, there's always new growth, because that water that looks like water but is melted lava goes and creates a new place of creativity. And when it cools down, new plants can come up, and it always runs, and the water is what cools it down so it can become again productive. So allow Aganju, that steam, that stuff that you have inside of you, that rage or that fear, more than that, because it's not rage, that's fear of not knowing how to maneuver this whole universal time out. Mentally, emotionally, we're going through a lot of things. Myself, going through things. Aganju, and I'm sharing a personal story here with you, which will be my book. Aganju was the Orisha that for years I knew there was something missing in my spirit, in my soul as a child. I didn't know what it was. I couldn't put my finger on it. And I was 45 years old, and I'm in front of Aganju shrine, and I'm doing this Eboto Aganju, and all of a sudden I start crying. And it's coming from nowhere. I mean, crying where, snot is running, and you're like, one of those. And I'm like, where is this coming from? And all I gave was Aganju was an offering. An offering. It was not a sacrifice, it was an offering of a basket of fruit for him to help me to go over and traverse the things that I was going through emotionally. I was raising my children. They were small, and I was struggling as a single mom, and it was just like, ugh. So I went to Aganju and wanted to know, what is it that makes me keep feeling like there's something missing inside of me? And in that moment, I remembered something that I had buried in me so long, that I had been molested as a child at 6 and 7. That came up, and I saw the person, I saw the act, I saw the violation, all of it just erupted. I'm sharing this with you so you know that there are things that you lock down and you put inside of your earth, and you put inside, but that molten lava is still down there just bubbling up. So today I cooked for Aganju, and I made him some fruit with some cinnamon and all kinds of good stuff. And I made him some ekol, and I have his candle going, so that at this time, feel safe to pray to Aganju, as I call Aganju. Pray that you will be able to open up that very part of you that you don't even know. Crack a little hole into it. Because from that issue of me recognizing and remembering what happened to me, that I'd locked it down from I was a little kid, I was able to free myself and look at myself in a different way, and in a way that I can say, well, wait a minute. I'm not that any longer. I've overcome that. And so I was able to move through some of the things that I didn't know that was stopping me, that was holding me hostage, that I had locked so far down inside of me that I was just functioning on instant replay. So it's never too late to uncover some of those cracks. Open up some of those cracks and open up yourself, because today, that's how I use it in my teaching, in my ministry, that no matter what you've been through as a child or as an adult, you can always come through it through ritual, through connection to spirit. And as Funlayo said, there's always the medicine. There's always a medicine. That's why every morning I salute my Orisha and my Ori, and I said, thank you for blessing me, for remembering the rituals. All of us remember the rituals. They're in there. Wake up every morning and know what Osa it is and apply it to your life. So today we should salute in Aganju, who is the ace coon buddy of Sango. Sango is the fire, the flame. Aganju is the sunshine. With all that fire, we can call on Yemanjano Oshun to cool us down. But today, I just want to call Aganju and ask us to just allow yourself to uncover that, crack that part open of you. Trust that spirit got your back. Spirit got your back. It's not going to leave you alone. It's as long as you ask, why is this happening to me and for me? It's going to come. It's going to unleash itself. So I want to just call Aganju Baba. Oh, oh, he's such a wonderful Orisha. I can tell you stories about how people have my shrine to Aganju and your shrine to Aganju has. He is the Orisha that will take you through the impossibilities, the things that you think people that on your jobs that you think that they're going to be there forever. Aganju is the one you call on. Call on him. He is the one that's like, he loves to carry you. He loves to support you. He loves to take you on that place where no one else will go, because he can just explode new avenues of prosperity and goodness for you and through you. So, Asheo, Aganju Shola.
Ashewa.
So I just want to turn here. Y'all can see me, right? Aganju Shola. Baba Elina Shelayo. Aganju Shola ni o. Baba Aganju Shola ni o. Baba Elina Shelayo. Baba mi Aganju Akwe yo. Baba mi. Baba mi Aganju lo ni o. Akwe yo. Baba mi Shola. Aganju Shola, Aganju Shola ni o, Aganju Shola, Baba Elana Sela yo, Baba mi Aganju lo ni o, Baba. Ajuba Ikari, see Baba mi Aganju lo ni o. We come to you. Sorry, I just forgot to bring the paper. Aganju Shola, Aganju Shola, Aganju Shola ni o, Baba mi Aganju. I just want everyone to just take a minute to just center yourself and give yourself 3 loving breaths as you go inside of your own body as the source, as the earth, as you go into your inside, as that place where you have your buried treasure, that you may see it as obstructions, as difficulty, as molestation, as fear of the unknown, of untrusting, and asking yourself, why do I keep going through this pain? This is the day. So just take one nice loving breath, breathe in, and take another easy breath out. So you're working with your breath and taking it to Oya, which is the lungs, and bringing it through your throat, which is Aganju. Bringing it in. Another one. Breathing in. Breathing it out. Ashe. Aganju. Lewawa. Aganju. Werelo. Ṣé bàbá mi Aganju. Ota ni yipa o. Ṣòro Ilewa. Ìṣòro Aganju. Aganju. Ajubaye. Lọ́níyàn. Gbogbo ẹ̀yìn àwa. Gbogbo ẹ̀yìn àgbọ̀ yín bàbá. Gbogbo ẹ̀yìn àwa ti kọ́ yín. Ilé fún wa. Àlàáfíà fún wa. Bàbá mi Aganju. Oh, bàbá mi Aganju. Aganju Ṣọlá nìyẹn. Aganju ẹlẹ́kùnṣe ẹlẹ́kùnrin. Bàbá mi Aganju Ajubaye. Adúpẹ́ o bàbá mi. Adúpẹ́ bàbá. Nípa tí àwa wa lóní wọn. Àti ẹ̀mọ́ fẹ́ fún yín ẹ̀mí ọmọ ti lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yẹ́ fún yín mọ́ fẹ́ ọjẹ́ fún yín bàbá. Àti mọ́ fẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yìn bàbá mi. We calling on you, Baba, this morning, Baba mi Aganju, to go into that deep place, into that deep crust, into that earth, into that potentiality of us, Baba mi Aganju. We call on you to go into that potentiality that we have of creating from the nothing, coming out from the fear, from the anger, from the fear. We're asking you, Baba mi Aganju, to come forward, Baba mi, and erupt it and bubble it up and show us that we can have all that we desire, all that we want, all that we create, all that we crave, Baba Mi Aganju. Do not leave us. Do not abandon us. Cross us over the water, Baba Mi Aganju. Cross us over the valleys and the streams of our lives. Allow us, Baba Mi Aganju, to just flow. Each and every person that's listening to this right now, right now, right now, go in that place of the fear and that uncertainty of things that happened to them when they were children, things that happened to them when they were not present, things that happened to them without their even approval or their recognition or given permission. We ask you, Baba Mi Aganju, right now to just relieve that pressure, push that pressure out, pressure up, pressure out, Baba Mi. Release it, Baba Mi. Aganju Shola. Aganju Shola ni o, Baba Shela yo. Baba Epa. Baba Shola ni o. Aganju Shola ni o, Baba Shela yo. Epa, Baba Mi Aganju, you're saying here that you are the one that gives us the fire, that crosses us over the bridges, that brings us through that energy of coolness. Baba Mi Aganju. And all that fire that we have just invoked today, we just ask your mother, your wife, Yemanja, to come and clean us and heal us. Agolona o Iyale. Agolona o Iyale. Iyale Yami Emaya. Iyale omi abe ayaba o mi o. Agolona o Iyale. Agolona Iyale. Iyale Iyalode. Iyale omi abe ayaba o mi o. Oku o Iyale Iyalode. Adúpẹ́ Yami Yemanja kí o. Yemanja ibu Yemanja omi. Ìyá mi odò lódò. Ìyá mi Yemanja Saramafi olókù. Ìyá mi Yemanja. Agolona Iyale. Soothe our pain, Yami. Agolona Iyale. Iyale Yami Yemanja. Mo wà láfíà òjòwò. Ìyá mi Iyalode ìyá mi Yemanja àpòyìnà bá ọba pẹ̀lú ọkọ tìrẹ Aganju, bá pẹ̀lú ọmọ tìrẹ Aganju, àti mú wá àlàáfíà ìlera. Ìyá mi Yemanja àpòyìnà. Yami Yemanja Pueyo Tojuwa. Yami, be that balm, Yami. Cool us. Yami Yemanja. Agolona o Iyale. Agolo na Iyale. Iyale yami ye maja. Iyale omi abe ayaba lomi yo. Adúpẹ́ o ye maja. Adúpẹ́ o bàbá mi Aganju, adúpẹ́ gbogbo òrìṣà kì í tọ́jú wa nígbà gbogbo. Akí adé lórí, akí bàtà lẹ́sẹ̀, tìrẹ títí láyọ̀ láyà júbà yín gbogbo òrìṣà gbogbo ìrúnmọ̀lẹ̀ àkíyìn o lónìí o àpẹ́ yín o tọ́jú wa jòwó. Bẹ̀wà o bàbá, bẹ̀wà o ìyá mi Yemaja tí bàbá mi Aganju, àpẹ́ yín o ire fún wa. Adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o. Giving thanks. Giving thanks for the healing balm of the mother that allow us to become the potentiality of new land, of new earth. Ashe, adúpẹ́. Mo dúpẹ́ bàbá mi Aganju ṣọlá.
Adupwe. Oh, we just give thanks, and we just invite you to take 3 more breaths to just let that energy sink in. 1. And 2. And 3. Yes. Iyalode, adupwe. You know that this is our offering for each of you, opening our shrines, opening our hearts, and we just give thanks for those of you who spend time with us, those of you who share your energy with us, those of you who support the ministry in every way that you support it. We invite you, as always, if you have felt blessed today and feel it in your heart to pour out a blessing on the ministry, you're welcome to do so at $ Funlayo, $ Yeyefini, at Yeyefini at bellsouth.net for PayPal. And we just give so much thanks. We thank each of you who give. We thank you so deeply from our hearts. And of course, we know that our most precious commodity, the one you can never get back. Money is nice, it's cute, it's necessary. But your time, your energy, those you cannot take back. And so we are so grateful for those of you who spend your time and your energy with us on these Wednesday mornings, afternoons. We invite you to visit us to use some more of this medicine at asheire.com, yeyefini.com. Iyalode, what do you have going on over at yeyefini.com right now?
Well, we're just inviting everyone to make sure that you're signing up and subscribing to my website so you can get my newsletter. It's coming up. It's coming up. We're chock full of stuff on it. It's talking about what is Halloween, and how do we honor the ancestors. But also, you want to sign up. It's never too late to sign up for any of my classes, especially the Ore IIASK. Become a friend. We talked last week on the power of honoring our Ori, our heads. And so it's all kinds of good stuff going on. Go on yeyefini.com or on yeyefini.thinkific.com. You have to be thinking about that one. But just go to yeyefini.com and subscribe and sign up and go and subscribe to my YouTube. I got all kinds of new Teaching Tuesdays coming up. I'm so excited. Did y'all see my new website? How am I the girl? So thank you. New website. The sister is just doing a wonderful job with it. And so, just like I got you, from nothing, whoo, all kinds of good stuff came up. So I give thanks. So just keep going and be a friend of Yeyefini. Where in the world is Iyalode Yeyefini?
You be all over. You know how we do worldwide, baby. We worldwide.
You travel again.
That's right. Oh, so much love to you all. Thank you all for this energy. You are so, so welcome. You're so, so welcome. Of course, at Ashe Ray, I invite you to come on over, get the ebook, learn this prayer that we say together each week for yourself, understand what we're speaking, understand what's being said, understand who we're calling out to and what we're calling out for. Just use all of this medicine. Of course, I invite you as well to join the Akeko Circle, where you can have a monthly book assignment, a monthly discussion. I'll look forward to speaking with you Akekos on Sunday when we get together. And save the date, December 19th. Don't say we ain't tell you. Make sure you save the date. December 19th, the Black Spirit Solstice Summit is coming back for its third year in a row, a full day of all the Juju Black folk do. We have so many wonderful speakers for you. We have some of the ones that have been your favorites from the past 2 years. We also, of course, we got to keep new blood and new energy coming in, keep that eruption going on. And so we have actually a beautiful daughter of Sango who is going to come and share. And we're just so grateful, and we're just looking forward to everything that we are going to be doing together. And finally, if you're working from home today or wherever you're working from, join us at the cafe. We're going to be getting started in just a couple of minutes. Pop on over, grab your beverage, your coffee, your tea, and your work, and just come on over. We play some tunes. We keep each other company while we're working. Use the medicine. Use the medicine. Thank you so much for being with us. We just lift each and every one of you up. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot again, but no, I'm not going to forget today, because we were talking about Aganju, talking about things coming up out of the earth. And so my crystal deck called out to me today to see an energy from within the earth to help support us as we were walking down this path together. And wouldn't you know that it is carnelian that was revealed as our energy for the day. Look at that brilliant red, beautiful. And so, just to tell us a little bit about what this energy is, carnelian is all about increased confidence, hey, dignity, poise, self assurance, and strength. It says rising above the fray is much easier when you feel confident in your strengths and know that the universe is lighting the path for you. There is no shame in feeling unsure as you leave the unfamiliar, but carnelian is here to help you grow your confidence so you can experience dignity and poise, even when it is clear that you are imperfect and not completely certain of what step to take next. We're always imperfect, right? We never, Ifa says no one knows the beginning and the end of all things. But we have to have the confidence. Ashe. Carnelian is a stone of confidence, courage, action. Fantastic for those who are prone to procrastination or who have difficulty gathering courage. Carnelian, come on, lights that fire in your belly that we were talking about with Sango and Aganju, and pulls you up by the bootstraps and says, let's go for it. Ashe, ashe. I got my piece right here. Let's go for it. We're going for it. I'm going to put that right here for safekeeping. And we're going for it. We're going for it. All right. So tap into that energy today. Blessings, all of the peace, all of the prosperity. And we will be back with you again very soon. Much love, family. Odabo.